Hey, what's going on, people? Yo. It's Joe. Yeah, it's been a while since y'all seen me. Damn. Trying to get this shit stable. You know, I'm gonna just do it like this. Yeah, I just wanted to let y'all in on my little IKF journey. So today we had like fighter registration, just kind of check-ins and whatnot. Some of my teammates had to make weight, but for me, I just had to go there, get my lanyard and all that shit, do my physical, and do the fighter meeting. It sounds simple, right? Those 4 steps. It was not simple at all. I get there. Thankfully, the line that I was in was short as fuck by the time I got there. I was actually standing in the wrong line for a little minute, talking to my coach, Papa John, for a little bit. But then I realized, I'm like, that says for last names O through Z. My last name definitely starts with an M. So I scooted my ass over to the line with no people in there, A through M, and I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm here for my fighter registration, Here's my name, Joe Mon Chéri. Mon Chéri, you have to say it like this, like a French person or a Haitian person. But I give them my name. They're like, yeah, so did you pay for your physical? I'm like, no, I gotta pay for the physical, $65. Can I just pay for it right now? And she's like, no, unfortunately, you gotta go online and pay for it. It's through a link. So I'm like, all right, can you show me where to find this link? Because this platform is god awful. I cannot find shit on this platform. It's horrible to navigate. They say it's really easy to navigate. It's not that easy to navigate. Can't find shit. But so this lady that's taking my fucking name and shit, she's looking for my number. I mean, she's looking for the thing, the link to the medical form for me to pay for the physical, all that stuff. It took her about 15 minutes. Now there's a line behind me. There was not a line behind me before. So that took about 15 minutes. I finally get that, boom, paid that shit. Walk over about 20 feet to the right. That was smooth. 2 niggas, 2 firemen. They're like, hey, bro, what's good, bro? Shit, let me just take your blood pressure and all that bullshit. So they got my blood pressure. They got my, resting heart rate. And your boy looking pretty healthy, low resting heart rate. I'm an athlete, you feel me? I'm an athlete. But, yeah, did that for a little minute. And that was quick. That was probably the quickest encounter that I had that entire time. Then we go and I sit down. Before I sit down, I go over, walk around to the physical table. So it says physicals, checking right there. So I'm all right, bet. This could probably go be seamless too. I see all these niggas here. They must be here for the weigh-in because they can't be here to just take their physical. I mean, the shit is moving smooth so far. I get there and I'm like, hey, so I'm here to get my physical. She's like, you think I'm going to give you your physical? You think I'm gonna give you your physical? I'm like, bitch, maybe. Shit, you can touch my ball and shit, you professional. I'm just trying to get my physical and get the fuck up out of here. So she's like, no, honey, you gonna have to sit. You gonna get a line behind those 2 gentlemen over there. Yeah, standing up. I'm like, so I look over. That shit is long as fuck. That line is long as fuck. Bro, so the line... So they're like rows in they're like rows in we're seated in rows. So probably like 4 rows. Like probably 30 chair lengths across each row. Fam, it's like a musical chairs of this bitch, bro. As one person goes to get their physical, we move down the line, bro. We move down, we're snaking our way down the line until we finally get to the front. It took about 2.5 hours to get to the front, bro. I got there at 1. I didn't get to take my physical. And another thing about this damn physical, I get in there and they're like, hey, hun, did you do the quick medical form? I'm like, what quick medical form? What quick medical form are you talking about? I paid for the fucking physical already. What more can you want from me? So she's like, all right, so this is what you're gonna have to do. You have to get it out. You go fill out this quick medical form, pay for it, and then hop back in line. Come back to me, and then we'll sort it all out. So I get out this bitch. I'm heated. I'm talking to all the niggas. I'm talking to all the fighters. I'm like, hey, bro, make sure, I know y'all I know y'all been in line, just like I've been in line. Make sure y'all do y'all quick pay medical form. Do that quick medical form shit, because don't be like me. You got to get out and be back in the line. So a lot of them niggas, it was so unorganized. So there were supposed to be 3 doctors. There were supposed to be 3 doctors there to, check everybody, do their physicals and whatnot. Turns out there was only 1 doctor. That nigga was exhausted. This little poor little white man. Bless his soul. He was so exhausted. There probably 280 fighters, 250 fighters, something like that had to be checked in, because everybody had to be checked in today. And he's running the entire ship. So I get it. He was guaranteed. He was understandably tired. That was understandable. But y'all gotta have this. We in line the entire time. Y'all came over to us multiple times. You didn't think that was something that you wanted to inform us of? Like, hey, while you're sitting here waiting to get your physical, this long ass line waiting to get your physical, make sure you got your quick pay medical form. So it's seamless. So get your physical, get out of here. We got a lot of people to see. Not everybody got to be seen, and they wasn't finna see my ass. They said, hey, you don't got your shit? We had the fighter meeting. It's at 4:30. Everybody got to be there. Nah, no, hell no. I stayed in this line for like 2.5 hours. I'm getting my shit done. So he's like, hey, bro, the black dude that was like kind of ushering the line, he was like, all right, hey, bro, just sit right here, bro. We go get you taken care of. I'm like, thank you, because I'm not coming here any earlier than I need to be to get weighed in tomorrow. Plus, your boy is already on weight. I'm only like 2 pounds off. I'm like 181 right now. I need to be between 172 and 179. All I need to do is get into the bathtub, and I'm gonna be straight. I sit in the bathtub probably like 30 minutes. That's even pushing it. I was gonna do an hour, but 30 minutes should be perfectly fine. Hot ass bathtub, simulate a jacuzzi, sweat a little bit, and not drink any more water. I haven't drunk any water, and I haven't eaten anything since this morning. Back to the fucking story. So I get my physical, bro. When I tell you, the doctor literally flashed his iPhone, very professional, very very doctorly. Flashed his iPhone, took his iPhone out, his iPhone camera, flashed it between my eyes. He said, look that way, look that way, look up, look down, and tickled my tummy and did some weird shit to my fist. He did that and he said, you're good. I'm like, so I waited. I did all this. I waited mad long for you to just do that. Fam, y'all could have had some other people doing this shit. Like, what? Speed this shit up. Man, you didn't do nothing. But obviously, he's the MD. He has to be the one to sign everybody off. Yada, yada, yada. I get it. Liability. I understand. I appreciate that shit. But still, like, come on. Like, this is a huge event. Mad international people. People from different countries, different states, like, come together at this one time, at the exact same time, to do it's like everybody, how everybody, they give you a time frame for usually to do stuff. So they're like, hey, between 9 and 3, we have registration, come in at this time. Why? Most people either have the frame of mind, they're like, all right, I'm gonna go super early so I can be the first ones there, so I can get this shit out of the way. Or they're like, I'm gonna go super late because I know how how these things run. I'm just gonna catch it at the end because I probably just slide like that. Why did everybody decide to come in the middle? Like, everybody decided to come at the same time. Like, it was not early for anybody because everyone came at the same time. That's how crazy it was. But eventually got through that, went to the fighter meeting. And this entire time, I am freaking out. I'm freaking out. Like, low-key having a minor panic attack because my car, I paid for parking. That parking was like $12.99, bro. I paid for 2 hours. It was like, you can only pay for 2 hours at a time. So I paid 2 hours. I'm like, fuck. I'm thinking I'm going to be out of there in 2 hours. Bing, bang, boom. The shit dragged on. So I'm like, oh, damn, I'm definitely not trying to get booted in Atlanta. Because you get booted in Atlanta when you do not pay for parking. I promise you, do not play parking. They will find you. And they will boot you. So I'm like, damn, I gotta run this $12.99 again. Man, I had to set up a little account and do all the bullshit. I gave them niggas another $12.99. So at this point, I already spent $25 and I'm just sitting down. I didn't do shit. No. I spent 25 plus the 65. I'm spending mad bread. Oh, all right, damn. This shit gotta hurry up because I'm not trying to get booted. I'm not trying to pay another $12.99. I gotta come back here tomorrow and then the day after. Nah, dude. Fuck all that. So I'm like, we eventually get through the fighter meeting. It's dragging. Like it was a very informational. Like they kind of playing me on my sweeps. Like they kind of taking a few of my weapons away. But I'm a smart fighter and I'm very intelligent. I got more than just sweeps, so I don't need that shit. I got tricks, baby. So they're like, going through the whole ordeal, and the lead person, like the person that's running the event, his name is Johnny. What's his name? I think his name is Johnny Sugarfoot Davis, something like that. I'm gonna call him Johnny Davis, black dude, real wholesome black guy or whatever. But one thing about them motherfuckers, they love to talk. They love to talk and they love to tell stories. But he was very relational, he's very, proper. He seemed like he really advocated for the fighters. He told us a whole story about, how he wants fighter equity, how he wants Muay Thai and kickboxing to be on the same level as the other martial arts, boxing, MMA, bare knuckle fighting. They're getting paid equally. People that, devote their lives to a certain sport, their passion, now they have to divert from their passion and do something else because it makes more money. Like they got to go to boxing or they got to go to MMA or whatever. But he was like, yeah, I went to Nevada. I drove down here, and then once I got here, I flew to Nevada to go to this ABC conference. At the ABC conference, I pretty much was the only representation that they've had for this sport, Muay Thai and kickboxing, for like ever. They've never really had representation like that. So when you don't have representation, obviously you can't make things happen. You have no sway. You can never fight for fighters for real, because no one cares. There's no one talking about it. So he was telling that story. It was pretty heartfelt, but the entire time I'm like, fuck, I need to get to my car. I ain't broke. Soy pobre. Pobrecito. I broke, okay? I'm broke right now. You feel me? Like, it took me a lot of time and effort and creativity to even get into this competition to fight and whatnot. But I got it done, and the people supporting me, y'all know who y'all are. I appreciate y'all, for real. But yeah, dude, I just that shit was crazy. Eventually we left, and like it was only supposed to be a 30-minute meeting, but I really felt like I was in like Muay Thai church, because that shit ended like at 7:30. And then after that, he's like, all right, and this is the best part, now we get our IDs, because if you don't have your lanyard, you can't come in, and if you can't come in, you can't fight, and if you can't fight, that's an automatic loss. So I'm like, fuck that. I paid bread to get in this. Fuck that. I'm gonna be here. So I what's it called? So after the fighter meeting, which took like forever to finish, because everybody had to tell us the rules. We introduced mad people, heartfelt stories and shit like that. So he's like, all right, in an organized fashion, we're gonna form 3 lines outside of the doors. That's where you're gonna get the trainers. They got 2 lines. They're gonna get their lanyards, and then the fighters, they got a line. They're gonna get their lanyards. People started getting up before people were before the guys were talking. So that stopped it, because he's like, hey, stop walking, stop talking, give some respect. It's all about respect. Oos. But fucking, he was like, all right, that didn't hold no weight, because niggas is like, all right, there's mad niggas in here. We have to get our lanyards first. We've been here all fucking day. I'm trying to get out of here. I haven't eaten anything. I just weighed in. I'm fucking cranky. I haven't weighed in. I haven't drunken anything. Like, yo, I'm trying to get the fuck. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, obviously, naturally, just migrates to the door, unorganized as fuck. So we're just in a pile. Like, it looks like it's just jammed up for It's go curving around the corner and everything, all that. It's just jammed up. And dude, he was basically like, we basically just had to wait in line again for like an hour and a half to get our fucking lanyards, bro. I'm thinking like they got our names on it, you know. Bro, I get to the front, it's literally a purple yarn string with a laminated piece of paper to say, hey, IKF fighter, da 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 da. But it was nice, you know, whatever. I like the experience because I saw all these people that are like basically on the same journey as me. And you know, yeah, I've been on this journey for a while, but I haven't fought, you know. Like, I've just been training for like 6 years, and like, this is the first time that I'm fighting. I'm gonna fight two times that day. I'm going to win both those times. And it was just nice to see everybody together, you know, like all these people from, I saw a girl with a hot job. I'm like, oh shit, is she somebody's mom? Nah, she be whooping ass. I'm like, oh, so she be whooping ass in the head job. That's fine. So I'm like, okay. She that's hard. Like, I met some Canadians. Yo, I met these cool ass Canadians, bro. Shout out to Yanni and Mr. Inch. That's I just remember my boy's last name, Inch. But fucking, yo, they were, and I'm like, oh, these the Canadians that my fucking coach been talking about all the goddamn time. I mean, these clinching ass Canadians. Fuck y'all niggas up. But he said 172. I'm like, 172? That was a weight vision. I was originally supposed to fight him. But he's like, nah, dude, 165 to 172 modified. I'm like, oh, yeah. And we were never going to fight each other. So I'm like, all right, we cool. But, no, it was cool to, like, you know, connect with them. You know, just talking about experiences and stuff. You know, we got on the Canada shit. And, you know, I got on the Atlanta shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, little baby, da-da-da, hot wings, da-da, where the best, you know, chicken wings get, JR Cricket, all that bullshit. You know? But yeah, overall it was cool, man. Like, that was the first day. I guess I should really get a videographer, or just get a stick and just kind of record. I'm gonna look crazy. I really am gonna look crazy just walking around recording myself. But fuck it. I mean, hey, that's who I am now. That's who I am. I'm embracing it. I am embracing every part of myself now. I'm an entertainer. I am a vlogger. I am a artist. I am a martial artist. I am all of that shit. So yeah, man. But yeah, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go right now I weigh 181. I need to cut, I need to weigh 179, but I'm probably gonna cut a little bit more than 179. Probably like 2, 3, 4 pounds. 4 pounds, just to be on the safe side. And yeah, I may even record that shit. I'm gonna have to put some like shorts on. But it'd be fun, it'd be interesting, whatever. But yeah, man, that's a little bit what's going on. Tune in next time. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more consistent, make some real content, so y'all see me doing all this, you know, real ninja shit, real cool shit, I'm saying. But yeah, dude, first day IKF down. My teammates are on weight. I am on weight. We so far have all made weight. I fear for my boy, Watermelon Boy, but I believe in my boy. I'm not gonna tell you who Watermelon Boy is, but this nigga eat a lot of watermelon. And yes, he is black, but this is not racist. But if you found humor in that, it is what it is. All right, I'm out of here.